Hey guys, so by the title of this video, I know I don't often do serious ones, but in all honesty, I can't ignore this problem anymore, and I really need to talk about it. So obviously, as you all know, AI is becoming a more commonplace thing in the world, and as much as I despise that, there has to be measures taken against it. So my problem is that everyone seems to be lying down, so to speak, a bit too much about it, in my opinion. So like not really thinking there can be anything done about it, or like it's a genie out of the bottle kind of thing. But to me, that just sounds like taking defeat in stride and not really doing anything about it and just accepting like, oh, it is what it is kind of thing, even though it's making everyone just more depressed, in my opinion, and just ruining the world, frankly. So, here's some of the things I wanted to talk about. First off, as well, before I go anywhere else in this video, medical AI, so stuff like things that doctors can't do that could help save lives, for example. That is the one exception I have for AI and the use of it in general, sort of thing. Like when it's used in systems like that I'm completely fine with. What I'm talking about is more sort of the other kinds of it. So stuff like images you see on the internet, videos, use in film and just other media and all sorts of different things like that that is being used to sort of replace anything real, we'll say, or like try to distract people or just make the world worse, frankly, for lack of a better word. So here's some of the things I think that we need to do in order to get AI put back in whatever damn box it came out of. First off, ChatGPT, systems like that, don't use them. Don't allow them to be used. Instead, if you want a task carried out or something like that, find another way of doing it, okay? There is other ways of doing it. You can't let that system develop further. Like, so for example, if you want to read a story about something, there's going to be a book about it somewhere. Okay, sure, yeah, it may not be perfect, but at least you're actually supporting a real person who's actually took the time and effort to write that book. When it comes to forms of media, don't use them or buy them or anything like that if it's got any form of AI whatsoever in. So films like The Brutalist, for example, where the AI generated a little bit of Adrian Brody's accent, don't watch it. It's as simple as that, really. Like, yeah, you might want to, but it's like there's plenty of films already being made and still being made, to be fair, that haven't got AI use in them. And just go and watch them instead. Vote with your wallet, that sort of thing, you know what I mean? AI generated images as well and YouTube videos that use AI. Don't watch them. The person's not going to get the revenue for them. Watch people who make actual videos, or if you don't like actual, real people videos that are being made at the minute, go back and watch old ones. It's as simple as that, really. And same goes for music and just other forms of media, that sort of stuff. Like, it's a system of vote with your wallet. Like, don't support stuff if it's using AI. Like, I feel like this is a common sense thing and it's not being talked about enough. And as I said, usually I don't go into proper serious videos like this, but frankly, I can't lie down to this problem, okay? Like, yeah, technology can be great at times and can do a lot of beautiful things that are objectively positive, but for this, no. Get it put back in that box. I don't care. And same goes for the internet, as I said, when you're looking at images. Like, I know it's not always the easiest because there is some very well made AI images out there, but if you know something is just normally made sort of thing, only use the normally made, like human made sort of designs and stuff like that. Never ever go near AI. And to end on the final positive note, a bit more of a personal one. For the films I make, because Big Dan Film is obviously the name of the sort of company I've called it that I make the films under and everything. I can't believe I'm going to have to say this because and I think you should know this about me anyway, but I can promise I will never ever allow any Big Dan film productions to contain any form of AI whatsoever. That way, you can guarantee that whenever you watch any of my films, regardless of the overall quality of them, no AI whatsoever has ever been used in any of them. If it's a job that needs done, I will always, always have a person who does it. People over machines. That is the stance I take on this. But yeah, thank you guys for letting me rant about this a little bit. It had to be said, and yeah, please help me in getting AI put back in the box. I know I'm just a small YouTuber, but together we can do it. And we've already seen steps taken against it. There's people who refuse to use it. There's all sorts of different stuff like that being used against it. So yeah, and as well, make the world less digital. I don't like how digital the world's becoming. Go and do stuff in person. Like restaurants, for example, order off a menu and go up. Don't conform to the QR codes. If they're forcing you to use a QR code or they have them in the place, just don't bother going. There's plenty of places that don't, that make actually good food. Again, vote with your wallet. But yeah, I'll stop with my ranting now. I hope this video hasn't put any of you in a downer. I just thought I had to talk about this, because I can't ignore it any longer, and I want to promise you that we can do something about it as long as we work together. Okay, right. Thank you guys. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I am out.